So, first full video, or second full video I'm releasing, but first one I've released in a while. And I gotta somehow rant for an hour and 4 minutes. So, that's something. I guess I gotta figure out how to do that while I just kind of do chores around the house, voicing over the video. Because, like I believe I said in my last video, I don't have a mic set up. This is all off my phone. Same thing with the video. It is all recorded off a screen record. So sometimes I'll have to put like black boxes or whatever at the top of the screen. That's just me trying to like not show or like text messaging, which that wouldn't do much, but friend group chat. Yeah, that's don't want that being seen at all. It's hectic. Not to mention my group chat's name, which I will not state, but you can probably guess what it is, and kind of the stuff some of the people in there say. And yeah, I'm putting dishes away. I'll probably get that on audio, but I gotta somehow rant for an hour and 4 minutes. Probably gonna be some silent stretches. Won't be perfect, but I'm not kind of used to this. I'm not much of a talker in real life or on the phone. Just talking to people in general, I just don't like it. I mean, it's not like I just like don't enjoy people. Like, it's weird. I'll go on these stretches where like I want to talk to people and I like don't want to be alone. And then I'll go on these stretches where it's just like, why can't everyone just shut the F up? This is kind of easier than talking to people, because like, I mean, I don't have to worry about what people are saying back, what they're thinking, because I mean, post the video, and as long as I don't say something too nerve hitting, I should be fine. And if I do, I can always just take the video down, which I'll probably won't, and I'll try not to, but still, I usually am pretty tame, more tame than my friends. But I guess where I've been, I've been stuck pretty bad with family stuff. Usually throughout like the holidays or whatever, all my family gatherings and stuff pretty well staggered. But this year it was party before Christmas Eve, party on Christmas Eve, and then I had Christmas, and then I had a party after Christmas, and then 2 days after Christmas, I had another party. Which has been pretty hectic. So, and then I guess it's all the New Year's and stuff, and I don't know, I just haven't came around to doing a voiceover for this video recording, and probably be a while before I release part 2, or at least like the next part of creating the base I'm building on creative. And why creative, some of you probably asking? I'm fully capable of making builds in survival. And it's nothing against people who do it in survival, but I think creative is just my preferred way of like doing it, because I die a lot in survival. I'm not the best at what the name is, surviving. Heck, yesterday I ended up rage quitting Minecraft because I had just created an Enderman farm for my survival world, which I showed in my last video. It's changed a lot, but anyway, I was climbing back up the ladder after getting all my gear fully enchanted, and I wasn't paying attention, and my stick drift made me drift off the ladder tower, and I fell into the void and lost everything that I had just been up to like 3 in the morning doing. So that was not fun. Hated that. Got mad, quit. Now, why I wasn't paying attention? I finally started watching Avatar, Last Airbender. I finally seen enough top edits on Instagram to be like, alright, watching this. I don't remember which episode I'm on. It's the episode that, I guess this would be a spoiler, so skip past like 10 seconds if you're also like me and just watching it. But on the episode where Iroh got kidnapped or taken prisoner by the Earthbenders or whatever, and crap, what was the others doing? I can't remember. I'll remember once I turn it back on later today. Probably while I am playing Minecraft. On my survival world, trying to get my stuff back. So, yeah. This time, I will pay attention on the ladder, though. Going to my internet farm. Oh, great. Only 8 minutes in. I'm an eighth of the way there. Thank you, Minecraft, for teaching me my multiples of 8. Need to let out, Therma. Let's see, Oh, I know what to talk about. On my last video, or at least on my last voiceover video, with the clearing the mountain, I talked about my science teacher bragging about a test people failed. Alright. Update on that. I originally did pretty well. I had a 80%, I think, something like that. Originally, I think I had like somewhere around an 80%. Yeah, I had an 80%. No, at an 88%. Alright, just looked it up. At an 88%, which is originally pretty good. Right? Well, I had 2 questions on that. So, a lot of people did a lot worse than me. I had a friend who got a 35%. I mean, he wasn't always the brightest. No offense to him, but I mean, he wasn't like that dumb. But anyway, There's 2 questions on the test that apparently everybody got wrong. Is what he said. He said to the whole class, everybody got them wrong. So he was going to take them off the test. So originally I had 80 out of 90 points, which is an 88%. However, the 2 questions that everybody he said got wrong, I got right, which would give me a 60 out of 70. Oh, god dang it. Because they're 10-point questions each, and he decided to just take them off the test for everybody so they don't count. So I got them both right, and I lost 20 points. So now that I have a 60 out of 70, it drops my grade 3%, because I went from an 8, because doing the math, 80 divided by 90 is an 8 repeating, 0.8 repeating. 60 divided by 70 is rounded up 0.86. Except he rounded it down because I had an 85 after that. And spoiler, I'm not the best in science. Losing that 0.3% took my grade from an A- to a B+. Which kind of teed me off, honestly, because like I got these questions right that either so much people didn't get right that he took it off, which of course that's the case, or if I was the only one that got those right, I think that's the only way he would have done this, because he does not like me. My science teacher does not like me. Isn't so stupid. But anyway, grade got in. I got my grade back up to 91%. So an A- still. Not, I mean, that's the best I can hope for with his class. But yeah, whatever. It don't matter. Once I graduate, won't have to deal with his dumb, stinking face again. So, what else? I got a Lego set over Christmas. I actually got a couple. One was an unofficial Lego set. One I really like. I got the Harry Potter Monster Book. And it has a cool thing where it's like one of the retracting wheels or whatever, where you pull it back on the ground, it like tightens up a spring or something in the wheels, and then it like propels it forward. And there's a gear mechanism in it that makes the book open and close. So you get a scene from like the Harry Potter movies whenever the book is under the bed and it's coming out and trying to get Harry, which was fun. I love Harry Potter. Got the stencil. I got almost all the stenciled books. They're like the fancier cover with the stenciled page edges. But anywho, I got a Harry Potter castle, like the big Harry Potter castle Lego set. It's like 2,600 pieces and a lot of money. I guess Legos are all a lot of money, but I didn't ask for it. I asked for like a smaller one, and then I guess I just thought, give me this one instead. Kind of feel guilty. I hate it when people spend a bunch of money on a gift. I always try to keep my gifts like low price. Couldn't stop my mom. So, yeah, but I'm into Legos a lot. I have a lot of Lego sets. I have a lot of old Lego sets that broke. I used to have like 4 sections of the the bigger Harry Potter castle. But brothers broke those, which was choke-'em worthy. You got Captain Rex head. You got Vader head, got Venom head. Got the Nano and Infinity Gauntlet. But yeah, got a lot. I got the briefcase from Fantastic Beasts. I got a TIE Fighter. I got the Y-Wing. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name, but I got a Y-Wing. What else? Let's see what. That's 16 minutes. Guess I can kind of talk about the build. That's one thing I haven't really talked about yet. Well, at the start, little deforestation to kind of clear the mountainside. I don't know what point I'll be at in the video, because I'm really kind of surprised with how long that. Because I just wanted to build like the statue, like front entrance statues, and I kind of get like a base plan mapped out for the base, which I didn't think it would take over an hour to place a bunch of concrete blocks, but I guess it did. I don't know what I'm saying. But the statue takes a while, I know that, because I'm not the best at sculpting Minecraft blocks. I'm not the best at like building statues and stuff like that. It's just hard to kind of envision. At first, I tried to do like an kind of like an angel type thing, or like at least like some kind of robe person. But I kind of get the base down, and then I just have no idea how to build up from that. Because like every time I try, I end up with like 2 blocks to work with 4 torso, and that's not good. What else? After that, I tried to do like a knight. And after the knight, I tried to do a sword. And after that, I eventually settled on trying to do possibly the best, as said before, unrealistic mythology animal of all time. Dragons. I love dragons. Dragons are awesome. Dragons are cool. Dragons are life. I got so many books with dragons in them. I've read so many books with dragons in them that aren't mine, that I don't have. One is a very book talk one that I will not speak about because it is not age appropriate. But some dragons are just so cool. Yeah. So I ended up doing like dragon head statues, and I eventually try to use like structure block to kind of like play with the orientation, but I give up very fast. It's only at 20 minutes so far. Can these go faster? Can my stack of minutes go faster? I don't know what else to talk about. But, okay, I know. I'm kind of going for like a dwarven look for the base. Or at least I'm going to try to. Give it like a big, massive stone hall. Gonna have like lava flowing and stuff. And in the entrance, there's gonna be a big like gap bridge. Where it's like a giant chasm that you can see a mine shaft going down. And it'll be cool looking. And I'll have build like a big forge room or whatever. But I don't know what else to talk. Oh, and Stranger Things season 5. The final episode, or at least watched it New Year's Day. This is again spoilers if you don't wanna. If you haven't watched it yet, or if you're, well, yeah, if you haven't watched it yet. Or if you're like, oh, no, because you still wouldn't have watched it yet. So, yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, just summarize everything. I thought it was pretty good, the final episode. I feel like the ending kind of stretched on a bit, like, after they killed Vecna, like, they kind of stretch. I mean, it was nice seeing all the characters get all their, like, what was it? Like, I'm trying to think of the word. Can't English. Unless I'm on 2 hours of sleep and caffeine. Resolution. Like, kind of get resolution to stuff. Kind of get their resolutions or whatever. Like Hopper and Joyce marrying. And and I guess the gang. Like an OG gang hanging up D&D for Holly and Derek and her friend and their friends or whatever to come pick it up. Still, I felt like the ending was a little dragged on. It could have been just a little shorter. And I mean, it's nice and all, but like, really had me going there because they killed Vecna and they've got an hour left, or like near an hour left of the episode. And I'm like, what the heck are they gonna do? What's gonna happen? Is the Mind Flayer gonna come back or something? Or like, yeah, they still referred to it as Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer gonna come back? This has been 5 minutes, almost 4 minutes, and it doesn't feel like 4 minutes. But, nope, they kind of juked me out there. Oh, no. Let's talk about the weather. How about that? I can say where I'm from, but people can probably guess from what I'm about to talk about. The other day, it was 70 degrees in the morning. This is when I was going to one of my family gatherings. 70 degrees in the morning. Dog. 70 degrees in the morning is crazy for middle of winter. But anyways, it's 70 degrees at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Alright, dog, I'm letting you outside. Again. Oh my lord. I took out my legs. 70 degrees in the morning, anyways, what I was saying. 8 o'clock. We left the, meet-up house 4 o'clock and it was snowing. In a span of 8 hours, it went from 70 degrees and wanting to have just t-shirt and shorts on to snowing. And not wanting to even open a door outside because it makes the house too cold. Which is insane. Like, there's been times before in the past that it's been like dramatic drops and dramatic increases. But this was the worst I've ever seen. It was 8 hours. In the span of 8 hours, poof, 70 degrees to, like, I think it was like 15 degrees outside, 10, 15 degrees. Now, I mean, it happens overnight, of course, which is like 8 hours itself. But this was like in the middle of the day with the sun out, and it just hasn't happened like that before. Or at least that I remember. It was crazy, but because like usually it'll be like it's 7 degrees out the day before and snowing the next day. It's like, okay, yeah, doesn't really affect my day. I mean, I did what I did in the 7-degree weather, and now I can go do what I want to do in the snow or whatever. But this was like all in the span of 8 hours during the middle of the day, where it's like, well, if I went out with a t-shirt and shorts for like a run or something, if it was like a 4-hour run, then I'm going to be freezing my butt off by the time I get back home. So, I don't know. It was just weird. Weird freaking weather here. Can't ever get a day where Christmas is cold. Yet the second it hits January, the weather seems determined to turn back to the Ice Age. Oh, shoot, sound stretch. What else to talk about? I guess I can talk about other games I play. I got a weird variety of games, I think. Because people kind of or at least some people will game like a bunch. But then there's also, like, they'll play a bunch of games, but there's also other people that, like, kind of stick to one game. Like, I got a friend, and he won't play a game unless it's a first-person shooter. So, I mean, some people kind of tend to stick to their alley, but I'm pretty diverse with it. I play a little bit of Black Ops 4, not the latest one, because I've had 4 since it released, and haven't had the money or the storage on my 2019 Xbox One to get any of the new ones. Play Rainbow Six Siege. That's kind of rough sometimes. I get a little mad at that. Probably the reason for my stick drift right now. But I don't know. I play Minecraft, obviously. I don't know if I'll post other games on the channel. I'll probably just do Minecraft. Just because it's like, oh, I have an excuse for not posting in so long, which, I mean, it don't even really matter to me. I'm not looking for this to be my job. I'm just looking for this as kind of like a little hobby thing. You know how some people can do something just take up time? I mean, I might do good. If I do good, I might focus on it a little more. But I doubt I will. I mean, with the profession I want to go into and the stuff I want to do, you can't really be a Minecraft YouTuber. Because Minecraft is just one of those games where it's like, you don't feel like it takes you so long to do something before you realize it. It's taking you 3 hours to build that small farm or whatever. And yeah, it just kind of eats away at time. Kind of like sneaks up and like a little blue geeky. It just kind of goes up, nibbles your bait off, and before you realized it, you're out of bait on the hook. Minecraft just kind of nibbles away at your time until you realize, holy crap, I've been doing this all night. Like right now, I am dog tired because I told myself at 10 o'clock last night I was going to just play my survival world for a couple of hours. And then I put on Avatar on my phone. And I got out playing, and I got to kind of get hooked on Avatar. But really mainly into playing, and yeah, it tired did not go well for me. And I lost all my stuff. But before I realized it, holy crap, it's 4 o'clock. So I'm kind of tired. I'm on like 3 cups of coffee. Black coffee. I don't drink coffee with anything in it. Black coffee is just superior. I just go sit out on my back porch and I drink a black coffee. And I just kind of watch the creek for any animals. Well, sure was a couple deer this morning. I just smelled those. They weren't nothing. They weren't old. Probably one looked like about a year or two, and 2 of them looked like probably 4 years at most. Unless they're just like bad genetics. Or well, I guess it would be bad genetics, but like genetics that keep them on the smaller side. Other games to play? I play Honkai Star Rail. It's a Hoyoverse game. If any of you are familiar with a different Hoyoverse game and don't know about Honkai Star Rail. Uh-oh. Shoot. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I was last talking about. I paused the recording and just ranted for how long? I don't know how long. Shit. I don't even know what the last thing I was ranting about. Crap. Alright, figured it out. Alright. I rewatched the video or whatever of me talking. Last I said was playing Honkai Star Rail. which, good news, know where I left off. Bad news, like 10 minutes of my time just got spent ranting to nothing. I need 30 more minutes. This is a lot harder than people make it seem. Nothing is interesting in my life enough to talk about, nor do I want to really talk about my life too much. I don't know what other topics to hit. I gotta re-rant about Honkai Star Rail now. I don't know how they freaking do it. And by they, I mean these two small Minecraft YouTubers I found. And yeah, they're not too, I mean, I don't want to offend them. One's got a couple thousand subscribers, so they're big, but they're not like super mega big, you know. And I don't even know how many, I can't remember how many subscribers the other one has, but I don't know if they have hit 1,000 yet. And then you have me, just trying something that seems to work for them, but I don't know. I don't even know if they watch my videos, though. I mean, I think one of them at least commented on one of my shorts, which was cool. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. What? Hey, I'm a Honkai Star Rail rant. Okay, so like I was saying, like Honkai Star Rail over the other Hoyoskirt games because one, I played it the longest, so it's not. I don't feel like I'm resetting whenever I go to play the other games. And I just like how it has like a more strategic feel to it. Because it's not a lot of like spam click buttons or whatever for the attacks, which is what I found when I played Zenless Zone Zero. So, plus I just kind of like the characters more and the I don't even know, like the background of it, I guess, is what you could call it. Like the time frame or whatever. Because Zenless Zone Zero is like modern era with a lot extra. Because like the middle, like it's got high tech, but it's not like everything is high tech. Like they got normal cars and they got video stores still. So they don't have like streaming services, but then they have like Laser Blade or like little robots. I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, but and the characters, but I really like the like space connecting worlds or whatever, or like different like factions or whatever. Like the factions are all interesting to me. Like the Xianzhou is real cool, though I don't really like. I really hate those monsters because I really struggled when I first got to the Xianzhou. I shouldn't have, but I did. Especially with the one commander that like does HP drain whenever his summons still have the rebirth or whatever. But the characters all like too. like, I think my favorite character. Oh, my favorite character is easy. It's Bayou. Bayou for sure. But like, Bayou's my favorite, and I mean, she's just like enjoyable, mischievous little kid character that you don't really. I don't think you really see it a lot. I mean, in Hoyoverse, there's definitely characters like Klee, I guess, from Genshin. I don't know much about Genshin. But from what I've heard, Klee is a little pyromaniac child, which sounds hilarious and fun and awesome. But it's just something about the Honkai Star Rail characters that are just cool. I think it's like just this whole diversity of the characters, which I guess thinking about it now, Zenless and Zero's also got kind of the diversity that like Genshin Impact is just like swords and bow. I don't even really know, but it's just like those kind of weapons. Which I guess, no, Honkai Star Rail does have more diversity. Because I can guarantee for a fact that none of the other games have the character attack using a giant chicken. That was... Sushong is... I guess she plays Honkai Impact. Or she's in Honkai Impact 3rd. But the weapons are just so diverse in Honkai Star Rail. Like everyone gives like characters their own little gives more personality to the characters that they're like either a cool badass weapon or just the most random thing. Like, for example, Himeko, she is from Astral Express. So her main weapon is a briefcase that turns into a giant chainsaw thingy, chainsaw drill thingy. I don't even know how, that's the best way I can describe it. And then her ultimate is a literal orbital laser cannon that it's from a satellite in outer space. Like, if that is not interesting, I don't know what else. There's another person that uses Welt Yang, also on the Astral Express, uses a cane to create black holes. Like, come on. Is that not cool? So you have orbital laser, you have black hole maker, and then you have one person who punches hard. Who literally just punches. That's Luca. He has no arm though, so I mean, kind of give him a pass for the punch. But what? A hat. A hat is a weapon. Oh, and there's also playing cards as a weapon. And coins. Which, I mean, I guess Magneto and... If Mistborn and Magneto have taught me anything, coins can be weapons. And the storyline. The storyline is interesting, and... I don't know about the other games or whatever. But theoretically, Honkai Star Rail could go on forever being updated because I guess kind of not so much now because of the finality. But even like if they do a finality, after the finality, they can just keep adding worlds on and on. they could have words on and on and on, and like they're good at what they do because every story like feels refreshing and new. I think they're due going a lot bigger, like with what Amphorius was, especially with that after Penacony. Was kind of a lot, but and this might be a hot topic, but after this Arcadia, it's a place for like I hate saying his name. Aha. At least it's Aha. I don't know how to say it. I think it's Aha. But it's either going to be a more relaxed, laid back one, which I don't think it will be, or it's going to be completely depressing and we're all going to need therapy after it's done. But people might not agree with me on this, but I think it wouldn't hurt Hoyoverse to either after this one or sometime in the near future create a lower stakes, calmer world. Something like the space station where it was just save the space station from being destroyed, whereas Amphorius it was defeat a destruction incarnate while trying to save AI, like Amphorius and Penacony was. I thought Penacony was complicated, and then they added the next update with the Dahlia or whatever, and oh my lord, that's more complicated than I thought. So that was something. But no, yeah, I think it wouldn't hurt Hoyoverse to make lower stakes. Like, because, like, both Penacony, or I guess they could have done it after Penacony, but they kind of skirted around it with the need fuel or whatever, so they went to Amphorius. But it kind of left you a bit hooked on Amphorius after that, and you kind of want to know, like, what next now. But if they can find a way to make, like, people know, like, it's not over, but for now it's over, like, at the end of Arcadia, or this next update, or, like, the next few updates or whatever, then I do not think it would hurt to do a low-stakes world. I, for one, would be for it. Because HP scaling right now on bosses is insane. So, yeah. I don't know. Oh, I know what else. This is sad. Jeb has died. Uh-huh. Anybody watching is probably going, no way, he's dead? Yes, he is dead. I will now tell the story of Jeb. So Jeb was a sheep on my Minecraft world. Did I get you in the first? I don't know if I would get anyone in the first half. No, not the coder of Minecraft. No, Jeb was a sheep on my Minecraft world. And he was the first sheep I tried to get, like, the rainbow changing color wool or whatever. And either I typed it in wrong, or it doesn't work on Bedrock. But I named him Jeb. And he didn't change color. But Jeb was a sheep, and I kind of have like a cliff in front of my base, or like on the side of my base, and Jeb was stuck on a 1 block gap like on the cliff or whatever, so like he couldn't move. Like it was completely stuck. And he put himself there, so I never moved him because he wanted it, I guess. I don't know. He wanted to be stuck there or something, but I left him there. I thought it'd be like a cool little addition to base, so if anybody gets on, I just kind of like show them Jeb and it'd be fun. Well, yesterday when I was making my Enderman farm, I needed carpet. And I needed just one piece of wool, so I thought maybe Jeb would like a haircut. And I was going to give him a grass block, so if he wanted the hair back, he could. Anyway, when I went down to shear him, or I sheared him, and then when I went to grab the wool block, he accidentally got pushed over the edge by me. It's completely accidental. I didn't mean to do it. It's sad. I'll create a memorial for him on my Minecraft world. I'll create a giant sheep statue for him. Just for Jeb. But it's sad. I never ended up using his wool for the carpet, so I'm going to leave that wool with him. So that's sad. For my Minecraft world, he was kind of a little life up there on my lonely mountain. On my lonely temple with the villagers. It's just, give me a minute. Alright, anyway, moving on. I have plans for him, he'll be fine. You can watch from the coding ocean or whatever, or the coding heaven where dead mobs go. As I build a memorial. Once I get re-geared back up from my complete loss of everything. I still got like 14 minutes left. Or like 13 minutes left. What to talk about for 13 minutes? I don't know. Lunchtime right now. Cooking frozen pizza. I'm only gonna bother your ears for like 8 more minutes. Don't need to go the whole 64 minutes. I'll just stop at an hour. Don't know what to talk about for 8 minutes. I'm just tired. I want to take a nap. Okay. No. I'm just waiting for the oven to preheat, and then the pizza won't be done in time to last the video. It's gonna take 11 minutes to cook. It's still preheating. It's a pretty great day today. This is right though. I don't mind it being gray and dreary during the winter, because if it's bright and sunny out there in the winter, it feels weird if there isn't snow. If it's the middle of winter and there's no snow, there needs to be clouds. And just to look right. Otherwise, it'll feel like winter, and it feels like leafless summer. Nope, where's the oven? Got me a pepperoni, Jack's, thin crust, pizza, frozen pizza. Probably finish up these dishes are probably done soaking by now. Just gotta wash off the soap and set them to dry. These 8 minutes are going by quick. I'm already 6 minutes into these last 2 8 minutes. Then I just gotta put this on top of the video. I haven't actually checked. When I screen recorded that, I was listening to music, and I need to just make sure that it's not gonna be blaring my music in the video. I don't know if it will or not. I'm thinking it probably will. I just have to like check in all of it, whatever. And now I'm just gonna let these dishes dry. Two minutes left. Oh no, I'm lost. I'm just gonna cut it off at 7 minutes. So just, I don't know. Not gonna ask you to like the video, but if you do like it, please, 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 I need the clout. I'm kidding. I don't care if you like or not. Whatever. Probably not even gonna get a new subscriber off it. I haven't got a new subscriber in a while. So, adios. I guess.